welcome back to the Green Gold Farm Initiative channel, where we talk about organic avocado farming. And in today's video, it's so interesting. I have a friend called Daniel. He's going to introduce himself and he share with us his story, why he has chose to come and do avocado farming here in Uganda, Africa. And Mr. Daniel, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Your name, your full name?
Daniel Baum.
Daniel Baum. That's a good name. Here in Uganda, we rarely have that name. At least Daniel is there. Yeah. But Baum, that is another name. So where are you? Where were you born?
I was born in Switzerland. Then I came to Uganda like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
But at first I was not into agriculture. That one started later.
Oh, okay.
3 years ago I started with avocado. I planted my first trees, and that's where I have reached. Yes.
Okay, maybe someone who's watching wants to know how you made it, here in Africa. Like initially, what was your profession? Are you a farmer? Did you study farming?
I've never been a farmer actually. There in my country, I was a carpenter.
Okay.
But I didn't want to do carpentry here in Uganda.
Okay.
In Uganda, what I wanted to do is farming.
Farming.
But at first, I didn't know exactly where to start from because I had zero background in farming.
Sure.
Of which it became a bit a struggle.
So this sounds like a passion.
I like it a lot.
It's a passion. Because passion, I mean myself, we fall in the same category of engineering, making things happen. But of course, even me, I'm an engineer, civil engineer. But also like you, when I get money from the other side, where I'm paid, where I've studied from the professional, I bring it back here in the farm. Because I'm also passionate about avocado farming, specifically as avocado farming, organic one. And it's really important, it's really so exciting to to meet a person like you, whom we share the same passion. And so, where do you come from? Are you born here in Uganda?
No. I was born in Switzerland.
Switzerland. That's very interesting. And then, how did you, come up here in Uganda?
Now I got married here.
Oh!
And I have kids.
Oh.
So I want to build up my life here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And well, you're most welcome in the Pearl of Africa. And I think the weather is better because we are here where we are. We are just on the equator. So we have a very good condition. I'm sure you've researched about that. But tell us why made you chose this area, Renzo region, where we are right now. Why didn't you go maybe to Sahara, Sub-Sahara, or these other parts of Africa, but you chose this in specific?
I didn't choose much. I ended up here. I guess that was God's plan, not mine.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's so interesting. And so currently, what has been the best part of you in all this, and what have you, what has been your best moment as you're doing all this here?
Now, what is exciting about farming is when you see some success, your things are growing, things are working. So that's when it takes patience to reach there, but that's a good feeling when you see something has grown, something has succeeded. That's when you feel okay.
Yeah. Okay. Another question I wanted to know, because when you talk of farming, when you go farming, there is a lot of things that you could do in farming. There is goat rearing, there is animal rearing, different animals, and even birds. And I talk of course now, farming crops. there is sugarcane, there is eucalyptus. People now are doing afforestation, like they grow trees for commercial. If you've noticed around the country. So for you now, maybe you need to explain someone who's watching, why did you like have to select avocado farming in particular, and why couldn't you go for these other things, and why have you put much effort into this?
So why I chose Hass avocado? Okay, there are many thoughts about it, but to me mainly, like now if you go on Google and you ask for growing conditions of Hass avocado, I assume there is hardly any country in the world which is favoring more than Uganda.
That's
the
true.
altitude which we are on here, the weather pattern, the rain pattern which we have here, yeah, all those factors which are just like favoring. Even, you see, you can't turn around in this area minus seeing avocado trees.
That's true.
They grow all over the place as if they are weeds. And nobody's planting them. So how can an avocado really, how can Uganda really fail on avocado? If we fail on avocado, that means we are going to fail on anything.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
That's true.
There is like now Kenya is ahead of us. That was another reason why I chose Hass avocado. I was seeing Kenya doing well at it. And those are our neighbors.
True.
So I said, if they can do it, we can. And in actual sense, our climate and our area here is favoring more than most of the areas of Kenya. So if they can do it, we should really be able here to do it.
That's true.
And that was mostly the reason why I chose avocado and Hass avocado in particular.
Oh, okay.
Because of those thoughts which I had about it.
Okay. So you're no longer practicing carpentry here?
No,
in Uganda?
no.
Specifically, avocado farming?
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. We want to appreciate the Kenyan colleagues, because they are really Kenyan guys. You're inspiring us within our region, where we have all that it takes to grow the fruits. But we are getting notes from you guys, so we appreciate you a lot. Yeah. So so far, what is your best moment with the fruit?
Now, what should I say? It's like when you see it turns out actually to be a Hass avocado. You know, there have been many challenges, and one of them is you buy a seedling, and many people have experienced it. You buy a seedling, you plant it, you take care of it for 2-3 years, and you find a different type of a fruit.
Okay.
That is really heartbreaking.
That is true.
And it has happened to many people. So, that is a good moment when you see this.
When you see, what he says, when you see you've planted your seedling, and the seedling comes out with this really Hass, because Hass is one of the best, there is no doubt, it's the best within the whole entire world. So, I think
it's the best for the export market. Because it has a long shelf life.
True.
And for other reasons too. But what we are planting here is not for the Ugandan market. Uganda has enough avocado, you don't need to supply them with that. Every family has their own tree in their garden.
Yeah, true.
So why should I plant avocado for Ugandans? Ugandans have enough avocado. So this is for export. For those Europeans, ours, they don't have avocado trees. Let them also enjoy.
Let them enjoy.
So that's why this Hass is better. It has a long shelf life. It doesn't get spoiled in the way from here up to Switzerland.
Oh, okay. That's why you're doing Hass.
Yeah, of course. That's why everybody is doing Hass.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And of course, we want to thank the government of Uganda for the efforts that you've also put to ensure that people now appreciate the importance of planting avocado, specifically Hass avocado, for commercial purposes in order to improve their livelihood.
And it should be boosted more by the government.
Sure.
Because really, Uganda could benefit from this.
That's true.
You see what happened like during Corona? those countries of ours, those Bazungu, they suffered a lot. They suffered a lot. Why? They eat only fast food. They eat what is not healthy. So they got a sense of, okay, let us be careful. And the avocado market has been boosted through that way of thinking, through that being scared of the other pandemic. People have started thinking about, what am I eating? And yet they don't have any avocado trees there. So the market has exploded. You can't satisfy the market. And Uganda, we should take our chance.
African countries, actually.
Yes, and mostly Uganda.
Tropical area.
Tropical. And all the factors, they are really on our side. And the government should see this, that this could benefit many in this country.
True.
Yeah.
True. So thank you so much, Mr. Daniel. I hope maybe for someone maybe who's watching, let them just know the main question here, which was why you chose to come here. Maybe they have got it, or you can even summarize to them why you had to move all the way from Switzerland to here and settle for avocado farming. So it's really interesting, and I hope someone who's watching may, if you're doubting farming, because here in Uganda people are now appreciating the importance of farming. But Daniel, your story is really encouraging, and as young people, I think there's a lot to learn from your story. So thank you so much, and of course we shall be having Daniel in the next part, talking about his challenges, the challenges that he has so far faced. I'm sure there are some challenges that you faced.
Oh, yes. Plenty of them.
Okay.
They are there.
So we shall be talking about that, and maybe you can say bye to our viewers.
Yeah. See you.
All right.